Hello there.
Jesus walks, I'm never going to hell. Couture level flow is never going on sale.
Man, what is going on? What is going on? My fellow Prison Break fans, listen. Marshmallow Moses is back. If you've been watching my X-Files reactions, you'd know I'm absolutely freezing my ass off at the moment. I'm not built for this, winter at the moment. It's like 3-4 degrees in the morning usually. And yeah, that's why I haven't been able to flash, some of the jerseys, some of the usual clothing for the reactions because I'm freezing my ass off, okay? But the big Buffy hoodie is iconic. So Marshmallow Moses is back. And, at the time I'm recording this, I did a double upload 2 days ago for, the season finale and the penultimate episode for Prison Break Season 1. And you guys love that. You guys love the double upload. And I'm smiling at the moment because I've taken a couple days off Prison Break in terms of uploading because I want to do a double upload for the Season 2 premiere. So I've already recorded episode 1 of Season 2. You guys would have been watching that reaction. And, you guys are going to this one. So it's been a couple days since I watched that episode. And yeah, we are going to get right into episode 2 of Season 2, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to pick up right where we left off. The boys are on the run, but there's a worthy adversary here in Patrick Mahomes, man. Nah, Mahone. But yeah, I'm very excited to see how this season plays out. And sometimes you gotta think to yourself, there are plot holes, there are questionable editing choices, but the adrenaline rush this show gives you almost forget about that while you're watching it because you just love it. You love it. You love to suspend your disbelief sometimes at some of the things, and you're just enjoying every moment of it because, like you guys said in my finale reaction, it was actually the vice president that poisoned the president, I think through Kellerman, and went behind the company's back and did that when the company was trying to poison the vice president. So, she took her own initiative, and that's going to be interesting because there's a rift right now between the president of the United States and the company, and, she got the one up on the company. Now, this could cause some, interesting allegiances going forward. This could, help out the case of Michael, but, they're on the run, and, the FBI and, like, for instance, the Fox River Guards and the warden, they don't know about, the external game that's going on, the dark side of everything, the higher ups, the one that controls the country's decisions. They're just worried about catching these fugitives, and it's absolutely great to watch. There are so many moving parts, and yeah, I hope you guys are going to be surprised and enjoy the double upload for the Season 2 premiere. And as you can see by the song at the beginning of the reaction, this episode is titled Otis. So what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 25-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shooting his shot, baby. And we are on a phenomenal Prison Break journey at the moment. Today, we are up to episode 2 of Season 2, titled Otis. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing, baby. And as always, let's jump into it. Let's see what Marshmallow Moses can conjure up this reaction. And as always, baby, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go.
What are the charges?
Bro, that Watch the Throne collab album is so freaking good, honestly.
Canadian and Mexican border patrols have all the mugshots.
We can get the Mexican Border Patrol to set up checkpoints 50 miles in.
Damn, 50 miles in.
Fox River called, asked to be kept in the loop. What should I tell him?
That he's no longer in it.
Yeah, he's no longer in the party chat, man. He got kicked out of the party chat.
Thank you.
Playing a different game here, man. Warden's still on the PS3. This guy's got the PS5. Marco, I don't think the park is the best place. Oh, maybe being a civilian, like he said. Now, Michael's surely going to be aware. Like I said in last reaction, he knows who he's up against now.
The bars and these doors, do what you like.
What? We're supposed to be in Mexico right now, sipping on margaritas, waiting for the heat to dip. That was the plan.
I also need to apologize. I didn't know the actor that plays Lincoln was Australian. My bad, man. My guy, I gotta rep my peoples, man. I gotta rep my men, them. So, yeah, like last season when I noticed the accent slip, I'm like, hang on a sec, that sounded Aussie. And only an Aussie can pick that. Like, my guys, man, Australia, we make waves in Hollywood. Don't worry.
Some air.
You want to stay here and shut your mouth?
One more time to touch me, man.
Guys, chill.
What? Hey!
Relax.
Michael looking like he belonged in the Social Network, man. Yeah, those borders are going to be on watch. So how are you going to cross those borders?
Yummy.
Yeah, Bruzzi, chill, man.
The photos are in the paper. They're probably all over the news.
Yeah, you didn't see that coming?
They haven't had good this a meal in a
What's
while.
so funny?
The two of you cracks me up. Here's to amateur hour. What do you say? Saludo?
Yeah, yuck it up, funny man.
Finally, LL Cool J being in the news.
Hey,
No. I'm not telling you where Fibonacci is.
well, I didn't ask. I only ask for a quarter for a phone call.
Make 4.
Thank you.
That Fibonacci
Wonder what
thing, he's
happened to
never
the
letting
guy.
go of it.
They all had a head start, except the teabag.
Yeah, he was bleeding pretty bad. Think he's dead?
Nah, bro. A guy like Teabag, you need some.
Are you done?
You need to chop the head off to stop him, man.
Still have to clean it.
I'm not convinced a bullet in the head will do it too. The guy's
Yes.
crazy insane. He's got multiple bullets in that head. Now, I don't know surgically. I'm not a medical doctor or anything, but I don't know how feasible this is. I don't know if, like to reattach the nerves and stuff like that. I don't know.
It's time to move.
I don't know how practical that is.
Got everything we need.
But who cares?
Just a quick stop in Utah, and then we're off to Mexico.
LJ has a hearing today to determine if he gets tried as an adult. I can get him.
It's not the right time.
Side quest.
When will it be?
After we go to Mexico. After we're off the news.
They framed him for a double homicide. As soon as he loses his hearing, they're gonna ship him out to an adult facility. So today in the courthouse is my only chance to get him. They took Veronica. They're not gonna take my son.
I know. I know.
Uncle Michael got to help out.
Leave LJ behind.
The only person guarding him is the bailiff. He carries mace and a big stick.
So you're gonna bum rush the courthouse. That's your plan.
Are we planning another breakout?
Are you serious? Well, good luck to everyone. Stay out of trouble.
Are they all going to try go to Utah? All of them? To try and get the money? Like,
This is it, buddy.
is that it with Sucre?
I hope you find the girl, buddy.
She's all I have. I'll die trying.
That's it? We're parting ways?
Good luck.
Yeah, you be easy, man.
Probably easier if they spread out anyway in terms of finding each other, but like,
You got that?
you just know they're going to cross paths again.
Maybe we'll see each other again.
I spoke too soon.
Never know, Michael. Never know.
Some of the music in this really gives me flashbacks to Too Fast, Too Furious, and all like the... one of the scores is very similar to it. Too Fast, Too Furious, and Bad Boys 2. And I love it. I love
Tell
it.
me everything you know about the courthouse.
And talk about adrenaline rush. Those films. Ooh. I forget Prison Break. We got Court Break now, man. We got Court Break. We're busting LJ out. You know, we already got the whole of America, you know, looking after us. Not looking after us, looking out for us. What's one more guy? What's one more guy gonna do? How much heat can we get? Just add more fuel to the fire.
Couple hours. Been handed over to the FBI. That doesn't mean you can't work. It does, actually. You and I have been pulled off the pursuit. Aren't you there? Sir, we can get these guys. You just give me a couple more days, and I swear I'll get them. We've got to go.
Hands are tied. Hands are tied. Now, Bellick is on the other end of those buddy cop movies, you know, when they get kicked off the case and they're like, you know what? We're still going to do this together. F the jurisdiction. He's on the receiving end of that right now. Now, who do you reckon slips up first? Tweener? Oh, my guy got the testicle haircut. He copied Michael.
Man, I'm so sorry. My bad. My bad, bro. Sorry.
What did he pickpocket now? What did he hustle? Oh, damn, a cheeky wallet.
Scott Coburn. It's just one here.
Now, we can't underestimate Haywire as well.
Yeah, hi, I'm with the Des Moines Herald. I'm covering the LJ Burroughs hearing. What time's that start today?
I'm his daddy. Now you look at someone funny like that, someone who's read the papers, someone who's watched the news. You don't know, man. Everyone's your enemy at this point. The whole of the US. Every civilian is a threat. That's what's crazy.
Thank you.
It's you versus 300 and something other million people.
Max. We'll be taking down the transport bay at 10 to catch the 4 o'clock van.
So how do we get close to him?
Well, when I was locked up, I had nothing to do except study the briefs. Nick Stavron's bar number's on the front page of every one. We'll talk to LJ. We
Suppose he's one of his attorneys.
That's if you're lucky enough.
That is absolute hogwash.
Hogwarts.
Answer the question. Is it true you sold the right to run prison industries to the highest bidder?
No. Who the hell told you that? This is unbelievable. While we're wasting time in here, there are 8 escaped convicts out there.
Oh. You thought he was just gonna walk away quietly with that box?
Were you aware of any arrangement Officer Bellick had with any inmate regarding prison industries?
Yeah, he sold it to John Abruzzi.
John Abruzzi.
The warden only find this out for the first time because we remember the shakedown that happened in the locker rooms. And, you know, Bellick just made a sly comment to, I forgot the other guy's name. He made a sly comment to him, I just didn't get caught. Like, and now this is that moment right here. And I feel bad for the warden because I feel like the warden's an actual respectable guy who tried to run the prison properly. And, you know, sometimes being that nice or sometimes, you know, being that person who's just highly respected or like, you know, just, yeah, like being like a humble guy or being nice sometimes doesn't get you anywhere. Like, unfortunately.
Yep. We'll get other CEOs to substantiate this if we have to, Officer Billick, so I'm giving you one chance to get in front of it. Did you sell prison industries to John Abruzzi?
Look at that smug look on his face. And the warden can't even look at him. Bellick just made a new enemy. It do be your own. Tension everywhere. Is the warden really surprised? Come on, man.
The good news, sir, is you had the hand iced, so I was able to restore blood flow and the bones are pinned.
Don't kill the doctor,
I
bro.
recommend you get medical attention ASAP. I usually tell the owner of the dog, cat, whatever, to coat them with peanut butter so they're easier to chew, but obviously in your case...
You did one hell of a job, Doc.
He has a family. Don't kill him.
Well, it's okay for you to leave now.
Oh, I'm leaving. You're not.
Crazy. I knew it. I knew it.
Look, sir, I haven't seen anything and I won't tell anyone.
Well, no. You know, I fell for that bill of goods once before. Never again.
Sir, I swear to God, I will tell nobody.
You would, and I would die in prison.
Please.
Now you did me a solid, so I'm going to return the favor and go down humanely if you don't fight. But if you pull a stunt like that again, it's going to get inhumane right quick.
That's a solid.
Your call. But one way or another, I am putting you down, Doc.
Damn, man. That sucks, bro. What if putting you down? Just knock him out. Just get a head start on him, bro. Like, man, it's teabag at the end of the day. You're dealing with a, you know, serial killer right there of women and children. Like, his word means nothing.
Must be LJ.
I like the actor that plays Mahone. I can't remember his name for the life of me. Like I said in episode 1, I've seen him in a lot of things, but he has that, like, so far in already episode 1 and 2, and what we've seen of him, he has that, like, how do I explain it? That on-screen gravitas. Like, he commands respect every time he's on screen. Like, he owns the screen, which is great stuff. And I feel like he might be a potential ally down the line as an FBI agent if he starts figuring out what's happening with the larger conspiracy and why Michael and Lincoln did what they did, and what's happening to LJ, for instance. But it's going to be interesting if he does his own little snooping around and digging around for the higher-ups that's going on, or if he's just going to be completely pestering the escapees. Like, he's just going to be on that case no matter what. That's the task he's assigned, and he won't do Nothing else.
Please.
To all 8 are in, you know, back in Fox River or in the ground.
Assuming you've heard.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, what your dad and uncle pulled off, very impressive.
I told you,
I've
he
been doing
respects
this
it.
14 years, and most escapes can be attributed to dumb luck or brute force. The level of planning and sophistication that went into this one.
Calculated.
8 guys got out. I really do, professionally speaking. I have a lot of admiration for Lincoln and Michael.
Off the record.
Now we're buddies. You know what, man? The murder charge they put on my dad, the 2 murder charges they put on me, everything's been a setup coming from way up top. So the fact that you work for the government, I got nothing to say.
I was just talking about this. Maybe Mahone can do a little bit of digging on his own.
I'll give you the same advice that you'd get from the guy working at the deli downstairs. Start thinking about yourself now. In fact, not your father, LJ, not your uncle, is going to do your time. And at 16 years old, you're looking at a long stretch. How much time you get, where you serve it, who your cellmate might be.
That's crazy, man. Because both his attorneys are dead.
Thinking about yourself.
That's insane. Both his attorneys are gone skis.
And I'm willing to deal. Don't wait and let someone else get the reward.
I feel like there's another side you can appeal to in Mahone. Unless I'm misreading him, I feel like there's a potential other side you can appeal to. Who's the first that's going to break? Who's the first that's going to get caught out? Now, Tweener ain't doing himself any favors here. By...
Hey, man, you look familiar.
Next in line.
By acting all jumpy and stuff. Like,
Where to?
Utah.
everybody going for that money. See, by him looking around, like, all that lack of composure ain't helping him here.
Hello.
Know who this is?
Yeah.
Nick Savard, man. It's Nick Savard.
Savard.
How you holding on?
Doing what I can do.
How about you?
Yeah?
You wanted me to help try and getting my dad to turn himself in.
Well, knowing your dad, I doubt that's gonna happen. Listen up, LJ. This is real important.
All right.
On the 3rd, look out for Otis Wright. Got that? On the 3rd, look out for Otis Wright. Until then, keep your head up.
What?
The 3rd.
Just
Hey,
remember that.
he doing that
Whatever you
Gandalf
have,
warning.
you are.
Hey, Nick.
On the 3rd day,
If you talk
at
to my
first
dad-
light, look
No,
to
no
the
matter
east.
what, I love him.
Look to Otis Wright. They doing the Two Towers Helms Deep here.
Did you get him?
Let's do this.
One more stop.
There is a belief in my religion which I know to be true, and it applies to everyone, Hindu or not.
Just leave him there. Tie him up. That's it.
The acts we commit in this life determine where we go in the next.
Is he going to Aztec sacrifice
And he
him?
who commits evil can never hope for eternal happiness.
Or is he just putting him to sleep?
Never been a gold
That's
mine,
it.
Doc. I'm more here and now type. I'll tell you something I know is true. The Indians here, the tomahawk variety, some of them believe.
That's crazy.
Used to believe before most of them were slaughtered.
The tomahawk
I'm
variety.
a warrior. So this isn't the end for you, Doc.
Oh, that's okay. Just put him to sleep. That's it. He done him a
You're with
solid.
me now.
Just put him to sleep and be on your way. That's it. Unless he kills him while he's under. That's something that's insane. Imagine being put to sleep. That's the last face you see, and you don't know if you're ever gonna wake up again because the guy could have mutilated your body while you were asleep. Just put him to sleep and be on your way. You got enough of a head start. They won't find him till they open up back on Monday. See, like I said, every civilian's a threat. No. Lincoln got that riz. Hey, girl, you don't know who you're eyeing out at the moment. Yo, season 2 already, 1.5 episodes in, is already equally as binge-worthy as season 1 in terms of, like, my itch to just keep continuing.
this fine day?
Great.
Can I help you find anything?
My guy's
good.
great energy, bro. He's so excited to have customers greeting him, you know, with positive vibes.
We gotta go.
I just need to pay up.
No.
How are you today, officer?
Queener at college. St. Louis.
Hi.
Who's going to be the first to crack? Who's going to be the first to crack? See, seeing him here at college, like, such a promising, like, young career wasted in terms of, like, what he could have done. And the decisions he's made previously. Like, he fits right into the environment. But unfortunately, obviously, he's on America's Most Wanted at the moment. Now, that's convenient. Oh, Deborah's going to be in for a rude awakening.
Warden Pope, you'll be docked 2 weeks, placed on 3 months probation.
That could have been worse.
Officer Brad Bellick will be terminated effective immediately. Mr. Bellick, you can retrieve whatever belongings you may have from Fox River. That'll be all.
I mean, that punishment was coming.
Because even though I am not proud of many of his actions, it will be a cold day in hell when I turn my back on one of my own men.
Big up the warden, man. Big up the warden.
I quit. That will be all.
Sticking it up to the panel.
This thing doesn't work out and you end up going back to Fox River.
I kind of, part of me, listen, Bellick, that's all he's known his entire life. Like he said, from 18 years old. And you get those little tidbits of character development for Bellick throughout season 1. Obviously, he does terrible stuff to the inmates. And obviously, despite being on one side of the law, he doesn't mind dipping into the other side of the law, those who are on the opposite end of it, and, you know, taking the bribes and stuff like that. But listen, they're on minimum wage. They're hustling as well. Everybody hustlers in this show. But I like that with Bellick, you get those little tidbits of character development throughout the season, and you can't ignore him, because right there with the way he was sort of, his mannerisms and facial expressions throughout that scene were actually quite excellent as he was trembling. It's almost taking away something from a little kid, it looked like right there, taking his favorite toy, because, you know, you learn throughout season 1, you know, Bellick's always at the strip club. He's a very lonely man. He asked Sarah out. She rejected him. I feel like he's never had that emotional attachment to someone, or, you know, had that love in his life. All he's known is Fox River Penitentiary, and he lives with his mum, we found out as well. So I feel like he's a very lonely person deep down. And he takes all those insecure emotions out on those inmates and uses that position of power. I'm not saying what he does is right. I'm just saying I can see from season 1, there's little tidbits of character development. Don't let him go. Like, don't ignore him, because you realize that this guy is just a sad, lonely person who's never really had any human affection, bar his mother probably, throughout his life. And yeah, he takes out all those frustrations on the inmates. And that's all he's known his entire life. So you're taking this away from him.
I mean, you are the brains, and I am.
Bellick could be dangerous.
Seriously, Michael, you don't have to do this.
How are they going to get away with this one? How are they going to get away with this one? Now, I don't want to cliff... Ooh, beautiful extreme-wide long shot, but I don't want to be...
Let's go.
I have no time to watch 2 episodes today, so I'm squeezing this in on a Sunday, so... Nice. This guy is still here? Are we just parking the bus at this... at the vet? Alright, he's just cleaning himself up. Do you reckon Teabag has the urge here, or the itch to just take this guy out?
What was that all about?
He's my attorney.
Do they know Nick's dead? They know
That's
Nick's
odd,
dead.
Because Nick Saverin was found dead in his apartment an hour before that call came into you.
Listen up, LJ. This is real important. All right? On the 3rd, look out for Otis.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
You know, for someone who's so convinced that the government is capable of so many underhanded things, you sure are playing fast and loose with me.
What are you gonna do? Throw another fake murder charge on me?
Who's Otis Wright?
I have no idea.
I think you do. And if you don't tell me, after you're convicted, I will be in that courtroom when you're sentenced, and I will hang you out to dry. Take it to the bank.
Cold. 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 Hey, they're a sniper's wet dream at the moment on this roof. Luckily, there's no snipers about. I'm just saying. Yo, did Michael design this courthouse as well? Or just like, is that a water pistol? It is a water pistol.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go. Hold on.
Yo, he got the Air Forces on?
Move it.
Hold on.
Pretty good job at stalling. Is Mahone gonna clock it? Is Mahone gonna clock it? Ah! Very very observant. Very observant. Very observant. Just in the nick of time.
Otis right. Otis elevator on the right.
Keep it in the holster. No one gets hurt.
You gotta respect it.
Keep it in the holster.
Yo, that water pistol doing wonders.
Stop. He's coming with us. So just stay cool. Stay cool.
That's your adversary.
Give me his gun. Hey.
That water pistol doing wonders, man. Big up the water pistol.
Give me your hand. That boy.
I love the cinematography. It's great. It's just.
Hey, back off! Back off! Back off! You're not shooting anybody, neither are you.
Dad! Dad!
Hey, don't send the Hulk down there. Don't send the Hulk down there.
Hey, you gotta let me go. Dad! You gotta let me go!
Hey, you just made Mahone a.
You guys go cover that way.
You just made Mahone a lot more angry, man. Like the beast was already awake, but you just angered it. The beast was being a little bit reasonable. You know, this is that was that, you know, Smaug talking to Bilbo. It was the calm before the storm, and now Smaug is unleashed. Yo, they screwed now, right? They cooked. Are they novels or DVDs? Because if they're DVDs, yo, Bellic has that physical media collection. Hey, bro wanted to retire at that ranch, man, or the estate, whatever he wanted to purchase. He needed to make that money. Bro dedicated his life to Fox River, man. Nearly every CEO was probably dirty.
Yeah, Mom. My personal days, you know, before they went away.
Shouldn't you be looking for the convicts?
Well, they got somebody else doing that, Mom.
What did I say
You
before?
okay?
What did I say before about Bellic's character's development in season 1? Hey, they just tossed everything you worked your entire life for, man. Go join ranks with the other boys. Oh no, he's gonna do it on his own. The Taj, man. Looking beautiful. Maybe Michael left him a clue or something. I don't know. Don't destroy it. Don't destroy it.
Whoa. All right. Listen, I want you to know that I'm very fortunate to have met you.
I'm breaking out. And you're gonna make sure my brother goes with me.
Don't destroy the masterpiece. Don't destroy the he's gonna destroy the masterpiece. He gonna crash out. Yep, there we go. Damn, the wifey ain't getting that present after all. One more for good measure. My guy bleached his hair. Now, Dr. Marvin is just sedated, right? Oh, do you remember the girl Teabag was in love with, like the family? Don't tell me he's gonna go back for her.
Directions.
Where to, sir?
Utah.
He driving in luxury. I thought he was gonna put on the Indian accent for a sec there. I was just like, that would be so Teabag, but I was like, nah. I like that we're also.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Are you Scott Coldrunner?
BW.
It's nice to meet you.
Yes, same here.
It's so funny because I was almost ready to leave when you called. No one else responded. I guess there's not a lot of Utah people out here.
Damn,
Are you
man.
from there?
Nah, I just, I'm headed up there to collect an inheritance.
That's one way to put it.
Grandpa died.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's all right. Went out with his boots on.
Grandpa Westmoreland.
I mailed it yesterday.
Okay. I'm parked out front.
Bro, this is like, if this was in a Scream movie, that interaction, I'll be like, that girl's gone. That girl's, or the girl could be the Ghostface. Who knows? Either one of them are cooked. But like, I was like, that's a Scream movie interaction right there on a college campus. Big up Scream 2.
What reward?
Every wacko in the country is going to be after those bums now, wouldn't you say?
Man, they got a bounty on everyone. This is John Wick. Hey, he could buy that nice estate, earn a little bit of respect back. Now everyone's a threat. This is like John Wick on steroids here. Did he get shot?
We gotta move. I can't. Oh! It's gonna be a long ride to Arizona. Oh, gas.
Oh, so his hearing is just done, yeah? That's it? Bro, imagine being in LJ's position, seeing what you've seen, being framed, and being able to do nothing about it. Like, no attorneys as well.
Get men in all the area hospitals, wherever they are. One of them's bleeding good. Which means they either come to us or they die.
Damn, man. That was a fantastic episode of Prison Break, and I am actually tempted to record ahead here and do one more episode. I will see if I have the time. And if you get Marshmallow Moses back for the next episode, that means I'm recording these back to back. But what a phenomenal episode, man. It was 22 episodes, season 1, but it feels like we've come a long way since that very first episode. I don't know, it feels like the characters have matured, but even though it's only been like 2 months, and you're still, this episode just focusing on, Lincoln, Michael, LJ, Teabag, and Tweener. We had the focus on those type of characters. We said goodbye to Sucre, Sino, Abruzzi. Maybe they're all headed to Utah, and maybe everyone has the same plan in mind, so they'll end up, confronting one another again. I like the focus on Bellic. Like I said, don't let that character development or those tidbits or those little interactions in season 1 and, things you overhear about Bellic go astray. Because like I said about Mummy's Boy, it came back this episode. And yeah, we still haven't, we don't know what's happening with Sarah. We don't know what's happening with the vice president of the company, Lincoln and Michael's dad. He's probably aware of what's going on in the news. I'm just so interested to see what plays out here. It's interesting because, there are so many moving parts, and it just keeps you on the edge of your seat because you not know what's going to happen. And, the interactions with the warden and Bellic as well. I don't know. I don't know. Is there gonna be some sort of guardian angel or like some Samaritan that comes out and just helps Michael and Lincoln randomly? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Mahone as well has been a fantastic addition, slotted right in here. And yeah, he's a cool, worthy FBI agent to go up against. And yeah, he's got his wits about him. He's switched on. He's switched on. If that was Bellic, he wouldn't have picked up the Otis thing. But yeah, Mahone, he switched on, being very observant. I love it. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to episode 2 of Prison Break season 2. I might get into episode 3 right after this. It's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.